Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I can't bypass Cristiano Ronaldo. He knows how to get the job done because he's got the lot. I know I need to be careful about bias, but I really hope we see all the skills from him and that he puts on a show for us.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pjanic plays it out to the flank. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mbappe on a strong run down the right, played into the middle. Ball is over the line. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Surely he scores! Cavani! He's done very well to get to that.
Cavani is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Gets up to head it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Goes for it! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cuadrado certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Cavani, it's Verratti. A real chance to break. Dybala, out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa with a delicate ball. And he's there to cut it out. It's being played forward. And it's Cavani. Draxler, it's Draxler! Saved only by poor finishing.
Paris Saint-Germain know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
João Cancelo. Dybala clips one. He'll have it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tweedy, Dybala, and now the breakaway. And it's Draxler. Mbappe, Meunier, and help's available out wide. Alexandro. Dybala pushes it out wide. He's got away. The shot's on! This could fall anywhere. Dybala. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance to break. And it's Verratti. Verratti! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Marco Verratti clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Alexandro. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Plays it through. Back into the middle. Alexandro tries to stroke it through. Kurzawa. Cavani. Neymar. He's on a run down the left wing. It's loose. Matuidi very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Massive leap! Decent enough try.
Cavani certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
And it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado is demanding it out wide. Shot at goal! He has done it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Drexler goes looking. Now it's Cuadrado. Played out to the right. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Mbappe.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Matuidi is flagged offside.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
And it's Meunier. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the finish! Can he dig out a shot? Cuadrado. Breaks on here. He's through. Cristiano Ronaldo. That'll be a throw-in. Chooses to go back. Cuadrado. Now surely. Chip through. And a header! Sticks it away! well and truly turned on its head. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Verratti! And he's there to make a great save.
Marco Verratti simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Time for a change in personnel. And it's hoisted clear. Di Maria. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Di Maria. Mbappe. And it's Meunier. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rabiot out towards the flank. Mbappe is desperately calling. Towering header! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Douglas Costa. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe. Looks to drop one in. And that's been levered clear. Cavani goes for goal!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation. It needs to be any time now, really.
Pjanic. Matuidi. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left. They've got a corner here. Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi. Vidal. And it's Dembele. Chipped through. Massive leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Coutinho. Vidal spreads it towards the left. Coutinho clips one through. Now it's Lukaku. Played out to the right. Martial. Play for a throw. Taken out, that'll be a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's a brilliant interception. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Put paid to a promising move. Dembele. Vidal.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deep. Header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
For goal! And he heaves it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Messi. Vidal. And he's straight offside.
Vidal probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
And it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Luis Suarez. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Striding forward, facing... Has a hit! Coutinho. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Messi plays it out to the wing. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Martial. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Up to meet it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Bailly positions himself well and cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aimed long and direct. Pogba. And it's Lukaku. Dembele has created one goal already. Alexis Sanchez. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bailly goes looking. It's going to be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
If you're just back from your break, has a swing at it! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass.
Towering header! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
It's come loose. Over to the left. Vidal. Cut out in the nick of touch. Suarez has a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gets up to head it! It's there! This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
And it's got through. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Pogba. Alexis Sanchez. Messi. Vidal plays it forward. Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's come loose. Smalling tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku. Aimed long and direct. The referee's given a throw. Vidal. And it's Sanchez. Dembele. Vidal. Out wide to the right.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pogba. Now it's Sanchez. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Messi into opposition territory.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Played back in. He's got options out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Pogba. Alexis Sanchez. In comes... Great leap! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Manchester take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That had to be more accurate. And it's Sanchez. Now it's Lukaku. Martial. Valencia delivers.
Manchester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Coutinho. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Turns and goes back. Vidal.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Chance to shoot. Rashford. He's gone for it! In it goes! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that is it, the referee.